And even in 2024, this summer, you saw people get frustrated with Obama for what they described. Critics have said he's chastising black men, particularly for not voting, for not supporting Kamala Harris before the election. What do you think then Obama's legacy is when it comes to race relations, when it comes to this second civil rights movement?
Well, I think, as you pointed out after reading the book, again, I'm so grateful. Uh, you know, my thinking is that the second movement really begins with the speech at the Democratic Convention in 2004, where he talks about one America, and the whole notion of a post-racial America is born. Now, what happens then going forward, especially after he's elected president? Obama never claims to be a post-racial president, but that's the image that people have for him, that he represents this new era. And his reluctance to get involved, his attempt to say, I am just a man, an American, and a man who loves his country and represents all people, it doesn't quite hold up to the challenge that's being presented by people who want to see real change and dramatic change in terms of, income inequality, poor quality housing, poor schooling for minorities in the United States. Then you get the Donald Trump situation, the kind of anger, oh, why are we having to talk about race? Obama and the Democrats are all about identity politics. They're not about you. They're representing the outcast or the poor, the minorities, or the transgender. And this leads into Kamala Harris. And so many would say, I don't know about you, Brittany, but would you say Kamala Harris was in position as the Democratic nominee in 2024 to be kind of an extension, the next Barack Obama? And she tried to say, she didn't talk about the fact that she was a woman, much less the fact that she was a black woman. She too tried to say, I'm an ordinary person, I'm a stable person, and I'm not that guy, not Donald Trump. But it didn't work ultimately. Ultimately, people wanted somebody who was not status quo, but a disruptor, a change agent, and they said that's Donald Trump.